Hello everyone, Vandaminator here. Today with a little special video, just for all of you. That's right, all 100 of you. Thank you so much everyone. I know most of you are probably dead or have forgotten that you are subscribed to me, but either way, I thank you. Even a tiny bit of support from me is completely fine and very much welcomed. So, as I said, this is a sort of a special episode for my special fans out there. I've noticed yesterday that I've reached 100 subscribers. And I began sort of coming up with ideas for what to do. Obviously, I'm not gonna go big on 100 subscribers. I'm gonna play it easy for now, and save the good stuff for 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers maybe. But that's, like I said, for next time. But for now, I still don't want to hold out on you guys and feel like your contributions are unnoticed. Just like this sad dog who's trying to get me from down below. Your contributions have not gone unnoticed, and I will not ever forget them. You have my word on that. Anyway, so let's talk about stuff. First of all, I didn't introduce this gameplay properly, so allow me to try again. Right now we're playing episode 4 of Doom 1. This is sort of I guess it's an expansion pack, an expansion to the story, or just overall the game itself, Doom. It's not as unofficial as custom maps made by Doom fans, but it's still technically not official. Either way, I don't care. I've sort of made I've made my intention that someday I might return to Doom and play the 4th episode. I believe I said that I would do that if I were asked to. But here I wasn't asked to, but I felt like this is a gameplay channel, and so I thought to give my fans, my viewers, a gameplay video bonus on top of the scheduled daily gameplay episodes that are constantly being posted. Is that it? We're done? Alright. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh. I'm out of ammo. Good. I love the normal shotgun. I love it so much. And now I've gotten the attention of the Cacodemon. Hello, Cacodemon. Do you mind waiting until I find some ammo? No? Careful of those barrels, Cacodemon. Ow! You big blob. Piece of crap. Why I oughta. If only I had some bullets. There we go. Oh. How am I supposed to get back? Oh. The fuck? Hey. Right. So, what was I saying? Something about gameplay, scheduled gameplay. Yes. So, yeah, we've covered the fact that right now I've reached 100 subscribers. That's something to be celebrated. That's something that brings joy to this cold, cold heart. But also... Oh. I'm really trying to focus here. Sorry, I can't talk. Ow. 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 Come on, come on. There we go. Fucking prick. Alright. Do I have some... Really? There's no bullets, just shells. Thanks, John Romero. Alright, what was I saying? Oh, for This is not a good position to be in. I can tell you that much. This might be a little bit better. Take that, Baron. There we go. Alright. I'm sorry about this, but I really need to focus. In case you didn't notice, the 4th episode was specifically designed to be even more tougher than the 3rd episode, which I guess in some ways makes sense. But just in case just in case you had some questions, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Alright, so we've talked about 100 subscribers, obviously. That's why this video is happening. So, yes, videos. Let's talk about videos. Oh, before that, yes, let me do the traditional thing that I used to do. Every time I was playing Doom, I would give you the time and date, and it's right now it's 1:41 a.m. June 9th, 2021. Alright, it's the 9th of June of the year 2021, and it's 1:41 a.m. As I'm recording this right now. This Baron is going to kill me. I would like to say my goodbyes before I go. I'll take some ammo too. Why are you being so cheap on the health, guys? Come on. Come on, huh? Why so cheap on the health? Is there health here? Oh! Oh, thank God. I hear a cyber demon up there. I hope that's not true. Oh. Oh, hey, secret. Not gonna do me much good when I'm dead, though. Alright, I seem to have burnt a little bit of my secret. But that's alright. Am I really supposed to do this with a rocket launcher? I guess I've done that before. On our previous encounter, but I don't know if I have it in me again. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Ow. In for a penny, Cyber Demon. Ow! That was a direct hit. Seriously, I don't even get my weapons back, or the fucking level doesn't even get reset? How unfair is that? Where's my health this time, though? Oh, come on, guys. What did I do to deserve this? Alright, fine. This is the kind of game you want to play, Cyber Demon? That's fine. You know what? I've got a trick up my sleeve, too. Watch this. Think is so clever? See what you think about this, huh? Fuck cyber demons. Next. Ow, ow, come on, hey! We talked about this, Frank. You gotta be more hospitable. Alright, so, as I was saying, as of today, the day that I just given, June 9th, right? As of today, as of that date, I have managed to record a lot of playthroughs, a lot of videos that haven't been published yet. If you look back on the videos right now, on the dates, you'll notice that on June 9th, we're still doing the Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. We're still finishing that up, and we're still finishing up Titanfall 2, which I've recorded probably 3 months ago, maybe? Something like that, at the beginning of 2021. Maybe even before that. So yeah, I've recorded a lot of videos, and they're all waiting to be published. They're all waiting in line. For example, after Dragon Age Inquisition is over and done with, I've also got the expansions, the story expansions for Inquisition, recorded, ready to be published, scheduled for release. So that's Jaws of Hakon. It's going to be 3-part video, 3-part playthrough, followed by The Descent, which is going to be 2 videos posted on the same day. Ow. Oh, fuck off. Let me get down. Alright, so yeah, 2-parter, The Descent, followed by Trespasser, 3 parts, and then we're gonna have a surprise after that. We're gonna be premiering, the release schedule is gonna line up, and we're going to be finishing up Titanfall 2, and then the next day we're going to finish up all the Dragon Age Inquisition content with Trespasser Part 3. And that's going to finish up all the Dragon Age content. It's been a long and enjoyable ride. Definitely. It's been great coming back to all the games again and playing them for real this time, playing them like they matter. So that was good. That was fun. But yeah, so after Titanfall 2 and after Dragon Age Inquisition, there's going to be 2 premieres, 2 no playthroughs that hopefully you'll enjoy one of them. They're both going to have a theme, though. I don't know if you'll be able to catch it, to notice it. But both games have a similar theme to them. Which was something I hope that you will appreciate. But yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what the surprise premieres are, but what I can tell you is after the 2 playthroughs, I've also recorded, but haven't edited yet. I've only recorded the entire Mass Effect trilogy, the Legendary Edition. I don't know if you know this, but the Legendary Edition, aka the remastered edition of all the first 3 Mass Effect games, have been released on the current or previous gen consoles. So yeah, I bought those. I bought the Legendary Edition as soon as it came out, and I've recorded Mass Effect 1 again, Mass Effect 2 again, Mass Effect 3 as well. So yeah, Mass Effect Redux is what is going to be. And it's gonna be not just a fresh start where I try to fix up some of the mistakes that have happened in the previous playthrough, which, I mean, you know, I'm still gonna have them there if you want to go back and watch them again for some reason, but they're very old and they don't really represent my current way of doing playthroughs and stuff. But, you know, like I said, you can revisit them if you want to. But yeah, man. Like, first episode was like November of 2015. Look how far we've come. And, yeah, that technically was the first legitimate playthrough that I've started. So that's fun. 6 years, kind of. I mean, by the time the videos start getting published, I'd guess that it's, you know, even more than 6 years. But yeah, so 6 years. 6 years after the last playthrough. Like I said, we're gonna fix some of the mistakes that we made. Like not being able to convince Saren to kill himself, for example. There's also, in the case of Mass Effect 2, there's been some missing content. There was an error with my recording software, and some of the loyalty missions in Mass Effect 2, the footage has gone missing. It has been corrupted, and therefore had to be disposed. But yeah, so now we've got another chance, and this time hopefully nothing has been corrupted, nothing has gone missing. So this is going to be a complete playthrough this time. Last time there's been some things missing, and some things that didn't go as planned. For example, again, in Mass Effect 2, I ended up getting Kelly Chambers killed, which genuinely upset me and made me stop playing the game. I can't remember if all squad members survived, all 12 of them. I can't remember that, but I remember being very disappointed when it became clear that I was too late to save my crew members, and only Dr. Chakwas survived. I mean, that was definitely not a consolation, a consolidation, whatever you want to call it. That didn't make me feel any better. That the old hag doctor survived, and not the, you know, nice yeoman. If we want to call her that. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, there's been some decisions that I've had to redo. This time for good. Some character decisions. Also some missing content. For example, there was a little story, a side mission, or a story DLC in the first Mass Effect, which for some reason was only available to it was only available in the PC version only. But now with the Legendary Edition, it's included. So, you know, so it's really the expanded and definitive version, not just of the games themselves, but of my playthrough of all set games. So yeah, what else is there to say? Well, enough talk about the videos. Let's talk about something else. Now, the last time we were playing Doom, we talked a lot of, a lot of controversial topics. Um, I've, of course, when I was playing Doom, that was before The Last of Us 2 came out, and the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League came out. But now, they both came out, and I've both played, recorded, and watched. Let me make that more clear. I've recorded my first impression, my first blind playthrough for The Last of Us Part 2. As soon as I got the game, I started recording, and I tried to give my thoughts, my instant thoughts. I tried to give my opinions on where the story was going, where the character decisions, if they made sense or not, whether the story made sense or not, if the motives have been justified well enough, stuff like that. If there were things that I didn't like, I would point them out. If there were things that I liked, I'd point them out. And in the end, I've already played and beaten the game, so at the end I've sat down, and as the credits rolled, I've basically gave a very extended talk about all the things that I liked and didn't like. And I even ended up giving it a rating, which I'm not going to tell you. When the playthrough is out, when the playthrough is published, keep watching until the last part comes out, and in that I will give you my review, my full review, my thoughts and opinions, and a little score to demonstrate my thoughts on the game. So yeah, that should be fun. And then another thing, another topic that I talked about on the last time we were playing Doom. I talked about the Snyder Cut and whether we needed it or not, but that turned out to be clear that we do need it. A lot of people need it. I don't particularly need it. I mean, if it's there and available and doesn't take too much hard work, then sure, I'll see it. And that's exactly what I did. When the Snyder Cut was announced, I was like, well, might as well. So I saw it, and it was alright. It didn't elevate any material. It didn't change my opinion on the movie. But, of course, I don't want to sound too negative on the movie. It was a nice change of pace, more or less. For example, some of the new scenes that weren't in the Whedon cut, we'll just say, I enjoyed, really. Yeah, the alternate, or I guess the director's the director's vision on how to introduce the Flash, for example. I feel like that was better than just, scribbling a mustache on some guy. That whole sequence was alright. It's decent. The Wonder Woman sequence was I feel like, worsened. I didn't understand why Zack Snyder felt the need to I didn't understand the need for fuck's sake. I didn't understand the need for Zack Snyder to constantly add the sound of I mean, I don't even know what to call it. The sound of a woman wailing, a scream, a death howl. I don't know, but it annoyed me every time I heard it. I don't know. I just, again, to each their own. Everyone's got a vision, and they're more than welcome to share it with the people, but I'm not convinced that that's it, Like, I can't really explain it, but all I'm gonna say is it was neither better or worse. And that's exactly what my point was when I was talking about the Snyder Cut. How the fuck do you get to the BFG? I want to get to the BFG. Oh. From here, maybe? Let me give it another try. Hold on. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, so is there anything else to say about the Snyder Cut? The Wonder Woman introduction was annoying. The sound of women screaming every time Wonder Woman did something in slow motion, that was not fun. The moment where Wonder Woman lied to a person. Not just a person, she lied to a little girl. She told her that she can be just like her when she damn knew well that that wasn't gonna happen. Not everyone can be an Amazon because an Amazon is not like a gift. It's not like the Force in Star Wars. It's something you're born with. It's not something that you learn. You can learn how to fight, but not like an Amazon. You're not gonna get a whip of truth. You're not gonna get flight. You're not gonna get any of that nonsense. So that was a fun moment where the only female hero lied to a person, lied to a child. That was very heroic of her. The Batman introduction also was, It was just like the last time we got introduced to Batman and Aquaman. I'm talking about the Aquaman scene, not the parademon scene in Gotham and all of that. I'm talking about when Batman went to see Aquaman in some Scandinavian village or something. I feel like a big problem of the Snyder Cut was was that it didn't get cut long enough. I felt like 4 hours was just pushing it. I don't know if they were doing like a Peter Jackson thing. Like, look, it's an epic. It's gonna be a long thing, but I don't know. I wasn't behind that. I felt like the movie could have been at least 2.5 hours long. Maybe a good 3 hours. If you just condense all the scenes, remove all the excess, and you've got a winner formula on your hands there. But I'm sure that not everyone is going to agree with me, but, you know, again, that's why it's called an opinion, right? I have my right to have one, and you have your right to have yours. So yeah, anyway, I don't know. It's half and half. Like I said, there's good things, there's bad things. I like the good things. I still didn't enjoy the bad things. Some things I felt like Joss Whedon did better. Again, probably not everyone is going to agree with me on this, but I felt like the movie needed the Superman racing the Flash ending scene. I was very disappointed when I didn't get that, but instead we get Martian Manhunter visiting Batman. And then another dumb dream sequence. Before that we get another dumb dream, post-apocalyptic dream sequence with, for some reason, with Jared Leto back as the Joker. But I guess I'm not surprised. Zack Snyder is the same person who cast Jesse Eisenberg to play Lex Luthor. I'm not surprised he got convinced Jared Leto to come back as the Joker. Yeah, and also Amber Heard as Mira. Yikes. The less said, the better, honestly. And then we had Deathstroke in a mohawk for some reason. I don't know if that was Joe Manganiello's decision. If he showed up on set with a mohawk, and like Zack Snyder was like, "What the fuck? Deathstroke can't have a mohawk." And he was like, "Well, you know, it's post-apocalyptic, right? We'll make it work. You can say that's part of the aesthetic. Deathstroke has a post-apocalyptic cut. No one's even gonna notice." Yeah, and then. Excuse me, my throat has been very dry. I have been talking for 40 minutes. Then the part where Batman is like rubbing in the murder of Harley Quinn in Joker's face, like, what are you doing? Even if this is a dream, and even if this is post-apocalyptic, it's still not Batman. Come on. You've got one job. You have one job, is to portray Batman as Batman. That's all. That's all you have to do. And even that you can't do. You know? That's just disappointing. And, yeah, I don't like the path that Zack Snyder is taking his Batman on. But I know that at least one person out there does. That's enough for Zack Snyder. So, you know, what can you do, really, at the end of the day? Yeah, so that was probably the worst part of that. The final post-apocalyptic dream sequence thing. Jeez. Wait. Come on. What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Come on, do it. Come on. I'm right here. Kill me. Kill me. I'm right here. Oh. Is he dead? What? What was that explosion? Come on. Come on, Cyber Demon. How many times do we have to do this song and dance, huh? We've already gone past this. Oh, finally. Okay. Good, good, very good, very good. Let me quick save again. Right. Didn't even have to use my invulnerability sphere. Who is doing that? Alright. What? Who's doing that? Show yourself. Come on, don't be shy. Step right up, huh? Are you down there in the lava? The hell? What do we have here, boys? Something I can't reach for some reason. Okay. Well, now that we've dealt with that diversion, who's doing that? What? Show yourself. Hello? Fuck it. I don't care. Alright, so... We talked about the Snyder Cut. And I've said that it was fine. It passes. I give it a pass. But honestly, whether the cut, I mean, I'm glad that the fans have been heard. I'm glad that happened, and I'm glad to hear that it's apparently doing well. It's boosting the HBO Max sales. So, if the numbers are good, and if the numbers are accurate, then that's obviously a good thing for both Zack Snyder and fans, and even Warner Brothers, really. So I'm not gonna say something like, oh, this is a big scam. This is a big joke. The Snyder Cut. I can't really say that. I feel like it did its job. And it did it well. It didn't disappoint. I was completely blindsided when, after the scene with Ma Kent and Lois Lane, the Snyder Cut, the Snyder version of the Lois Lane Ma Kent scene. I was completely blindsided when Ma Kent went outside, and it turns out that she was the Martian Manhunter all along. And also, that was not just the Martian Manhunter, but the Martian Manhunter was in Man of Steel. It's been confirmed now because it's being played by the same guy. So that was a nice little touch. I felt, and I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. And you know what? As long as the actor wants to keep playing Martian Manhunter, I feel like he did a good job at being Martian Manhunter. The last time I've seen Martian Manhunter was probably the Justice League animated show, a long time ago. So I'm not really a comic expert. I can't really speak for everyone else, but I'd say that the actor did a good job. I wish I knew his name. But yeah, I felt like the actor did a good job, and I would be happy to see more of him in future movies. I mean, what else is there to say, really? I mean, to be fair, to be honest with you, completely honest with you, as I was watching the Snyder Cut from beginning to end, I had a notepad with me, a physical notepad, and I wrote down everything that I enjoyed and I didn't enjoy, the pros and cons. And there were a lot of cons, not that many pros, but to be fair, most of the things were kind of passable, so they weren't worthy enough to be mentioned as pros, but they weren't bad enough to be considered cons. But yeah, the rest of the movie, there's a lot of cons, and I've managed to fill two A4 size pages filled with cons, things I didn't enjoy about the movie. Even little nitpick things like Wonder Woman lying to a child and the removal of the scene where Superman races the Flash, things like that. But pros like the reveal of Martian Manhunter, things like that. That was alright. That was a nice little twist. Are we going around in circles? Yeah, we are. Okay. That's not good news. Maybe we go here? It's been a long time now since I've seen the Snyder Cut. But another highlight was the the big finale scene where Are you kidding me? Screw you, John Romero. What the hell was that all about? Oh god. Excuse me, my throat. It's starting to hurt to talk now. Every time I talk, my throat hurts, so that's probably not a good sign. Alright, so, okay, back here. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so, there was the part at the end. I didn't even talk about Darkseid, but Darkseid is in the movie, and that's it. He's in the movie. I mean, I can't. I'm just not. I'm not seeing it. I'm sure there's a logic behind the design of Steppenwolf and Darkseid, but I'm not seeing it. To me, they both look like big dumb CGI things. At least Thanos looked real enough, and he looked like, you know, just a person who looks different, and not CGI monster. But here, Steppenwolf has been like beefed up and stuff, and it's like, why does he look like that? He looks even worse. He looks even worse than the Joss Whedon version. Yeah, Darkseid looks alright. Not sure about his armor, but he looks better than both Steppenwolf and even Desaad. I didn't really like what they did with Desaad. Even Desaad looks like jacked up. Like he's been hitting the gym for the last 20 years or something. That was like completely weird. He should be like this, you know. He should be like this skinny little sorcerer alien creature thing. But he looks like, I don't know. Looks like a jacked up elf. I'm not sure I'm completely behind that decision. But yeah, anyway, the reason I brought up Darkseid was there was a sequence different than the Whedon cut. In the Snyder cut, the heroes basically fail, and Darkseid wins, and he enters the Earth realm or whatever, and begins to annihilate people. But then Flash goes, "I don't think so, Darkseid," and reverses time, or goes back in time far enough to he goes back in time farther enough to where it didn't happen, and then he changes it so it doesn't happen, and then everyone celebrates their victory, but no one knows how close they came to complete defeat. Complete, undisputable defeat. So I felt like that was a nice little touch, because Flash, Cyborg, even Batman are all underdeveloped in the Whedon version. Here, Batman is still kind of underdeveloped. So is Wonder Woman. So is Aquaman. But Cyborg and the Flash, and I guess kind of Superman, are more fleshed out and more they're better. They're better characters. They're not necessarily good characters, but there's an improvement there in the restoration of deleted scenes, alternate scenes, stuff like that. So I can't complain when it comes to that. Those were good. Yeah, what else? There was Cyborg's dad. Cyborg's dad had a bigger role, kind of, in the grand scheme of things. He gave Cyborg more reason to fight back and win the thing, save the human race. You know, he goes out saving his son, proving that he still loves him and all that stuff. So yeah, a little bit different, a little bit improved, I'd say. But yeah, there's still things that don't work. Steppenwolf doesn't work. He's not interesting enough to be a villain, or to be the main villain. They tried giving him characterization, but instead of being obsessed with pleasing the mother boxes, in the Snyder Cut he's obsessed with pleasing Darkseid, and then he ends up getting his head cut off by Darkseid, stomped on by Darkseid, and yeah, it's just a big joke, I guess, or something. I don't know what the point was in all of that. You know, Steppenwolf trying to prove himself to Darkseid, and in the end, turns out that Darkseid couldn't care less about him. So I'm guessing there was a point to that. I just didn't see it, or maybe I didn't care to see it. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to sound too negative because I didn't hate the film, and you know, in certain cases I've enjoyed the film, but in some cases I didn't. Like I said, I felt like it was a couple minutes too long. You know, 30 minutes too long, I'd say, maybe an hour too long. But again, I can't blame Snyder for giving the fans what they want, in the form of just all the scenes that he did for Justice League compacted into one big extravaganza, one big festival, superhero festival of wonder and joy. So I can't really blame Snyder for doing that, but as a personal note, I didn't think that the movie needed to be that long. Anything else? I don't know. I feel like they should abandon the whole Darkseid thing, and take a page out of Marvel's book, and just wait out a bit, okay? Keep things grounded, give things more time, focus on singular characters now, focus on the Batman, on Shazam, on Wonder Woman, on Aquaman, The Flash, Cyborg. Maybe after all of your Justice League members get their own movie, maybe then you can consider making another Justice League movie. But again, that's just my opinion. You can choose to ignore it if you want, but like I said, if you want my opinion, that's what I'm gonna give it to you. Wait it out, give it a couple of years, take this as an opportunity to start again from scratch, and just see where it goes. Go with the flow, see where it goes. I'm still looking forward to the future of DC because I love DC characters. I look forward to the Black Adam movie, Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, the Flash movie, Batman, even the Robert Pattinson one. You know, like, why not? What else? Oh, there's gonna be the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie. I mean, that's probably gonna be the best thing that has ever happened to the DCU, probably, just by the looks from the trailer. So, yeah. Just to sum up, Justice League Snyder Cut, it didn't need to happen, and I'm happy that people got. I'm happy that people got it. I'm not happy that I got it because I didn't really want it in the first place. But you know what? Going through with it and watching it, it was enjoyable enough for me to say it was worth it. You know? Like I said, if things didn't go right and if people didn't listen, if Warner Brothers didn't listen to the fans and said, "No, we don't care how many of you want the Snyder Cut, we're not going to give it to you," then it wouldn't have been a big loss to me. But we got it, and you know, it's like, I was happy either way, with or without the Snyder Cut, because I didn't want to spend any more time in the past. Okay, the dark past, the Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, the first one. You know, the sooner we move on, the better, I'd say. So it was a good thing that to leave the past behind us, start again, hopefully learn from our mistakes, start again, build again, and build our trust, build our characters, build our franchises, and before you know it, maybe 20 years from now, 25 years from now, both the DCU and the MCU will be big enough, and maybe, even maybe, we'll get that legendary, once-in-a-lifetime DC versus Marvel crossover movie. But for now, I've been Van Daminator. Let me try that again. For now, I've been Van Daminator, and I thank you for the 100 subscribers, all of you, even the inactive subscribers. I thank you still, and have a good night. The Spider and Mastermind must have sent forth its legions of Hellspawn before your final confrontation with that terrible beast from hell. But you stepped forward and brought forth eternal damnation and suffering upon the horde, as a true hero would in the face of something so evil. Besides, someone was gonna pay for what happened to Daisy, my pet rabbit. But now I see spread before me more potential pain and gibitude as a nation of demons run amok among our cities. Next stop, Hell on Earth, aka Doom 2.